what's going on, guys? And Merry Christmas. I hope you all are having an absolutely amazing day today. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, well then just, happy holidays in general. As I had told you guys both in the Discord server and over in the community tab and in last night's video, I am doing a Christmas Q&A today. So we're just gonna go ahead, run through, answer all the questions that I got. And if you guys ever want to be featured in the next Q&A, which I will be doing another Q&A here soon because I do a Q&A at the beginning of every single month. I know we're doing a Q&A now, but this is more like Christmas theme, like festive questions. But we're still gonna be doing the usual beginning of the month Q&A that we do every single month. As always, if you want to be featured in those, again, either join the Discord server, keep your eyes peeled on the community tab, or just, watch the videos, because I always let you guys know in the videos when a Q&A is coming up. Anyway, first things first, we will start with the Discord questions. The first one, well, the first couple coming from Big Daddy Matty 44, who asks, one, what's the best gift you've ever gotten? Ooh, oh man, that's really hard for me to pick. Okay, so I got a couple of people that asked me this, actually. I'll just go ahead and spoil that right now. About 3 people asked me this, so I'll just say the first gift that comes into my mind and a memory associated with it. Okay, so the first one, 2016, my mom got me Battlefield 1. I remember seeing the trailers for that game, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I remember that was the year when I had finally gotten an Xbox One, because I didn't have one until 2016. And I got an Xbox One. It was like the old fat model, 500 gig, and I pre-ordered Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I got the Legacy Edition of the game, and on launch day for Infinite Warfare, I went to GameStop, I got my Xbox One, I got my pre-order of the Legacy Edition of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so I had Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, and I remember Battlefield 1 was coming out around that time, but obviously I didn't have enough money to get that between, I already having to spend all that money on the Infinite Warfare pre-order and, just some other stuff that I wanted to get for myself. And I'll never forget asking my mom, I was like, I really want Battlefield 1 for Christmas, and not only did she give me Battlefield 1, but she got me some, crazy expensive deluxe edition of it. I remember that Christmas, opened up that present, man, I was just, I was so happy. I put hundreds of hours into that game. I remember me and my friends back in the day, man, we used to play that game like crazy, and even when my friends weren't online, I had so much fun just playing the multiplayer by myself or running through the campaign. The campaign in that game was absolutely fantastic with the war stories. Definitely a very fond Christmas memory, to say the very least. And then the second question, which reindeer is your favorite? Rudolph. I know that's a basic answer, but, one of my favorite Christmas things growing up, one of my favorite Christmas movies, I guess you could call it. Is it necessarily a movie? I don't know. Anyway, the stop motion Rudolph thing. For the OGs out there, you know what I'm talking about, but it's like the claymation stop motion Rudolph movie from back in the day. It's older than I am. That one's an absolute classic. I watch it anytime that I get. I haven't watched it in a couple of years though. I want to watch it this year, but I'm probably going to watch it later today. So yeah, because that one's just absolute classic, super nostalgic for me. I grew up on that one. Even when it was Christmas, I love watching it. His third question is, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Well, see, I didn't even intentionally answer that, but I'll give you another one. The Grinch with Jim Carrey. That is definitely my other favorite Christmas movie. That one's a classic. Grew up on that one as well. And then his fourth question, what are you looking forward to most this upcoming year? Just playing video games and continuing to make content for you guys as always, honestly. Next question coming from Ride and Revengeance, also in Discord, saying, will you be getting me a present this year? I'll flip the question. Will you be getting me a present this year? The next question coming from Softcore Alex, who says, how many ho-ho-hos can you do in a row? Ho 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 ho. Yeah, okay, about 26, 27. And the last Discord question coming from Ank, who asks, best/worst Christmas gift gotten ever? Okay, so the best Christmas gift, obviously, like I said, I got asked this multiple times, so I'm just gonna give another fun Christmas memory that I got. It was 2014, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie was coming out. And I remember, because obviously that was back in the era when they used to make, licensed games for basically any movie that was coming out. And I remember asking for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game, and when, got it for Christmas, played the crap out of that game, man. I remember going home, popping in my Xbox 360. I remember because I got it Christmas Eve, because, I was at, my grandmother's house. We were there for, a Christmas party. Man, I can't believe that was 9 years ago already. Feels like it was yesterday. But I remember, we got home at, 10, 11 o'clock at night, popped it in, stayed up till, I don't even know what hour. It was pretty late, though, just playing Amazing Spider-Man 2. That was an amazing gift. And then the worst gift ever, honestly, I can't really decide that or pick that because I've never gotten a gift that I consider to be bad or underwhelming or just whatever. Because, for me, even if a gift isn't something, if I'm gifted something that I wasn't even necessarily looking for, I guess I should say, there's still so much thought that goes into either making gifts or buying gifts that it would make me feel so morally bad for saying that a gift was bad. You know what I mean? I don't know. Even if a gift isn't something that I wasn't necessarily looking for or wanting, it's the thought that counts, right? And that means the fact that they even went out of their way to get me a gift in the first place for me to be oh, well, that was the worst gift I ever got. That just seems so spoiled and brat-like. That's such a first world Gen Z, Gen A mindset, just being so ungrateful. Maybe it's because I grew up poor, so you know, you learn to appreciate any and every gift that you got. But I don't know. Maybe I also just have a good heart. There's that. I don't like to be too what's the word? I don't even know what the like proper term for this would be. But you know, I like to think that I'm a good person. You know, I like to think that at least. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Like I try to have a good heart and be good towards other people, but at the same time, I can also be an a-hole sometimes. So there's that. Anyway, now we're moving on to the questions that I got over in the YouTube comment section. So unfortunately, it's really weird because you know I just kind of screenshot whoever whatever questions I get. And back in the day, it used to just show me the usernames, but nowadays it doesn't show me the usernames. It just shows me like the @ handles, like @GamingSupreme37, for example. So not sure why they did that, why I can't just see like what their names are, but 'tis what it is. Anyway, the first one coming from @GamingSupreme37 on YouTube, who asks, "What's been your favorite Christmas event in a video game?" Man, there's been a lot of great Christmas events. I always love like GTA 5. I dive in every single year around Christmas time just to see the Christmas tree in my apartment, just to drive around in the snow and just be in that atmosphere. You know, obviously I don't have any friends that I play video games with nowadays, but back in the day when I used to have friends that I play with, we'd always hop on, have like snowball fights or, you know, do like firework launchers and stuff for New Year's. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun there. Also this year for Modern Warfare 3, I know it's really recent, but the Christmas event there has been really good, like between the stuff in zombies, like the new infill music, and then the zombies having like Santa hats, and the hellhounds being dressed up like reindeer. I thought that was awesome. And then over multiplayer, obviously you got like Snowfight, Infectious Holiday, Hangover, Shipmas, and then the Slay Ride Resurgence mode in Warzone. Just a lot of fun stuff there. Call of Duty always knocks it out of the park for the most part when it comes to their events. Then the next part of their comment just says, "Also, a happy holidays to you. Real glad I found your channel." Well, happy holidays to you as well. And I'm also glad that you found the channel, because now this is another person, you know, you're another lovely face that I get to talk to and interact with. And, you know, I always love just having more of you here to just talk to and interact with. I say this all the time. I don't care about the numbers. I like having as many of you to form relationships with and, you know, communicate with as possible. Like, nothing makes me happier than going into my comment section and seeing a face return that I recognize, or like a username that I recognize, and just be like, oh my gosh, and having that conversation and just like genuinely like checking in, just seeing how they're doing. Like, I love that stuff. The next question coming from Darude Gaming 7237, I think I said that correctly. He says, "What do you usually do on Christmas Day, and what's your favorite food to eat during Christmas?" So on Christmas Day nowadays, things are a lot different for me, as most of you probably know at this point. I kind of live like a hermit. I live alone. Even on the holidays, I spend my days alone. So realistically, for me today, I just kind of woke up, been playing video games, and now I'm recording this video. I'm going to edit this video, and then I'm just going to be playing some video games. You know, again, I'm not going into the whole shebang here. Happy vibes today. But, you know, it's one of those things where it's my choice. I cut my family and all my toxic friends and stuff out of my life a while ago just because too much toxicity. You know, I'm at that point in my life where I'm ready to settle down, and, you know, like I'm honed in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm settling down as a person while still staying honed into my goals. I know those two things may seem like polar opposites, but, you know, I'm trying to settle down as a person without all the chaos all the time, while also staying focused on my goals, which is obviously YouTube. And since YouTube is a pretty chill job, you know, I've been able to settle down in the process and just, you know, continue making chill content, make my living that way. Anyways, yeah, with that, yeah, again, it's actually, the holidays are really happy for me that way, because, you know, it's like, it's really that time where not only am I alone, but it's the holidays, so there's like nothing else really going on, so I can just really relax, and it's actually like really peaceful. It's like my time to just reflect and just be happy. Like, the fact that I spend holidays alone makes me so much more thankful for life in itself. Like, for most people, they might be like, I'm alone for the holidays, I'm sad. And to a certain extent, I can understand that. But for me, it's like, I don't know, it's so relieving, it's so relaxing, and it just really helps me embrace and be even more thankful for the holidays. Like, man, it's Christmas, and like, God gave me another day to be alive. You know, he gifted me with another day. It's a privilege for me to even, you know, be here, be alive, recording a video right now. It's just, I don't know, I don't know. I'm that type of guy. I'm thankful for every single day that I get to wake up and, you know, live another day. And also, when it comes to food, yeah, for those that don't know, I'm not really a food guy. I don't really like food. I only eat because I have to. If I could never eat again, that would be preferable. But unfortunately, I have to. Otherwise, I'd die. I don't know. I'm probably gonna eat like a turkey sandwich or something today. You know, just like lunch meat. But yeah, I don't know. Not much of a food guy. The next question coming from my stepdad, who says, "What's your favorite Christmas gift of all time?" Okay, so now I gotta sit here and think about another one. Actually, I can think of one that I just got today, and I will show it to you guys right now. And like, there doesn't even need to be a cut with editing or anything like that, because I literally have it right next to me. I'm literally gonna keep this next to me like forever now. It's a giant Pikachu Squishmallow. Look, this is my head. This is the Squishmallow. Like, because I was talking to, like my mom and my sister and stuff, because they've been talking about these Squishmallows. I was like, man, that looks cool. I kind of want to get one at some point. And, here it is. I actually forgot, for my birthday, I already was gifted, like, a Squishmallow of some kind, but this is, like, yeah, this is like a whole other level. I absolutely love it. Again, it's hard for me to pick favorites, but like, I mean, come on, it's adorable. And then the last question coming from my mom, who says, what are your favorite Christmas memories that stick out most for you? From Mama G. Ooh, oh man, Christmas memories, plural? Oh man. I can't remember what year it was, but I do remember what happened. So, for a while, when it came to like Xbox 360 gaming and stuff like that, I didn't necessarily have my, like, I kind of had one, but I kind of didn't. So my mom was with this one guy back in the day, right? We're not going to go into that whole thing here, but he had an Xbox 360. So that was how I played Xbox 360 for a while. But we didn't actually have our own because, like, you know, we didn't really need our own. But then after they split up, we were kind of Xbox 360-less for only like a month or two or something like that. But I remember that that Christmas, me and my brother had opened up like the last gift that we had there, and what do you know? It was another Xbox 360. Because again, we had one for years at that point. Like, we were just playing on it, and it was basically like ours. But you know, after they split up and dude moved out, we were Xbox 360-less, and yeah, that sheer feeling of excitement when me and him opened it, we just looked at each other immediately, and we still had a bunch of our Xbox 360 games because obviously, like, we bought a bunch of games and we got games gifted to us. So obviously, he didn't take those because, you know, those weren't his. The only thing that dude owned was the console. But you know, me and my brother still had the games. So I remember we still had like Black Ops 2 and World at War and all that stuff. We were just like, let's do it. We turned it on, hopped straight into a game. I think we played split screen World at War Zombies immediately. I think we dived into Nocturne Totem because we were gonna wait for the DLCs to download so we could at least play Doris, but we didn't even do that. We just dived like straight into Nocturne Totem, and we were just like, oh my gosh, dude. Such a wholesome Christmas memory for me. Because again, we didn't know necessarily when we were going to be getting another one, but like when we opened it, like we knew immediately. We just sat there playing it for hours. It's hard for me to pick favorite Christmas memories, but I must say that one is definitely one of the most wholesome, and I will say, yeah, that's yeah, it's out there. It's one of my favorites for sure. But anyways, that is all the questions that I got. So, like I said, I'll be doing another Q&A at the beginning of January, as per usual, which will be like, I don't know, like a week or two at this point. Probably closer to like 2 weeks. So once that comes around, you know, I'll post up on the community tab. I'll also let you guys know in the video, and I'll also be letting you guys know in the Discord server. So however you want to go about finding out when that happens, that's totally cool. But yeah, had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope you guys are having an amazing Christmas today. So also, you know, just let me know down in the comments. You guys get anything cool today? Did you guys get anything cool yesterday? I know some families do stuff on Christmas Eve rather than Christmas Day. You do anything cool? Just whatever it is, whatever's happening in your life during the holidays, just let me know. But anyway, as always, massive shout out, thank you to all the Patrons and channel members. Thank you to all in the low ball tier, and a shout out, thank you to all in the mid ball tier, and Mellow asking and Daddy Manny, the bigger shout out, thanks to all in the G tier, bottom and Stem Cheese. Thank you guys so much. You guys are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.